Well, it's a little different today, isn't it? Hey, how's everybody doing? Great to see you on Daily Distinction. Just wanted to check in real quick. It's just a quick check-in. We've had the electrician here. Our buddy Todd from Verve. If you need an electrician in Las Vegas, Lilley, Illey Electric is the place to go. As you can see, I just had a monitor installed there. Reason this is all torn apart is we are getting ready for the Ultimate Business Summit, which of course begins on Thursday. Well, the VIPs have a Wednesday get together, and then on Thursday, then we're all together for the Ultimate Business Summit. And so we're putting in new equipment to make certain that we're ready to go with it. So the summit is just going to be absolutely spectacular. And so the office is all torn up, and where I normally do Daily Distinction is a mess right now. But I just want to make sure that I got on and said hello. Hey, Ted, hope your Friday is going great. Brian, hey, well, I apologize. Not much of a lesson today because of a emergency. Todd didn't get over here at the time that we thought. We're going to have best laid plans, and then I had other things going on, and so we literally, he just walked out the door. So I wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody, just to make certain that everybody knew everything was great and all was fine, and hope all is great with you. So one of the things I want to talk about is that why am I doing all this? Why are we getting all that? Well, it's because audiences are more demanding than they've ever been. You have a right to be more demanding than you've ever been. And that's really, really important. We have to be able to meet audience demands. And what's another word for audience? It's customer. That's what all business is, show business is all about, is that what customers are the same thing that an audience is on a movie. It's how we connect. And so what we have to do is to be able to step up our game. And so that's why I'm doing all this. We're working on it. So Scott in his office destruction right now. It looks like a bomb went off in here, and you can imagine what my weekend is going to be, right? I didn't even have time to run downstairs and grab the other computer and do it like that, like I normally do. So it has been, send out an SOS. You bet. It has been crazy. Brian, we are so excited about it. It is going to be a fantastic UBS this year. We're doing a practice run through at 1 o'clock, and so I'm hustling, trying to get everything ready and get all together for that. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's really going to be something. Yeah, send out an SOS. Appreciate that. In case you don't know what we're talking about, because a lot of folks watch on the replay or watch something else. Usually, we have a much more professional looking production than what you see today, but the Ultimate Business Summit is coming up. It's August 13th and 14th. It's next Thursday and Friday. If you're a VIP, we have a session for you coming up on Wednesday night. But the Ultimate Business Summit is coming up next week, and it's Larry Winget, Randy Pennington, and me. But we also have guest speakers like Lisa Ford, who created the best-selling customer service video training program in history. She's amazing. We're going to have Joe Calloway. If you've been in an airport anytime before the pandemic, you saw his book, Keep It Simple, which is everywhere. Joe wrote the incredible bestseller, Category of One. Just an amazing, he's been a guest on here before. Mark Sanborn, that wrote the multi-million selling book, The Fred Factor, is going to be with us. Simon T. Bailey, he was an executive with Disney. He's going to talk about leadership and just the Hall of Fame professional speaker, an amazing, amazing guy. So let's see, we got Sanborn, we got Callaway, we got Bailey, we got Ford. And so, man, combine that with Winget and Callaway, and I'll be the caboose. I'll pull up the rear. It's just going to be an incredible event, and we can't wait to see you there. So Ultimate Business Summit, August the 13th and 14th. The regular tickets are $197, VIPs for $497. VIPs get a lot of information you can find out on ultimatebusinesssummit.com. But enter the coupon code to get $100 off. And let's see, Bonnie, I didn't see if you were here or not, but I double checked. I think you did get the $100 off of the regular fee. So Bonnie was asking about that. So, Brian, we can't wait. Absolutely. Sonia, yes. How quickly can you get to Vegas? We need you out here. You betcha. Charles, I know the training will be awesome. You've been a part of it from the beginning, my friend. So thank you for that. Hey, Karen, great to see you. You bet. And time to hit the cleanup button. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Mike. Oh, co-op annual meeting, first ever. Yep, there you go. How incredible the times have changed, right? A drive-in co-op meeting. Whoever would have thought? Whoever would have imagined? I mean, in your wildest dreams, if I came to you a year ago and said, "Hey, Mike, I got this great idea. Your annual meeting is going to be a drive-in." I mean, you've been calling on the guys to throw me in the wagon and take me away, huh? That's just incredible, man. Just amazing how everything has changed. Oh, Scott, I'm so excited about that. And drop me a note because I'd love to follow up with Anthony after the program to make sure that he got a lot out of it. That would really, really be great. So thanks to everybody for watching. As you can understand, I didn't really get the program prepared like I typically do or normally do, but I appreciate you being here. I appreciate those of you. So many of you are going to be at the Ultimate Business Summit next week. We're really pulling everything together and trying to get everything ready to go to make certain that it is absolutely, by the way, that's one of the monitors right there, in case you're wondering what that line is in the way there. Because, man, I mean, the electrician just left and I went right on. Hey, let me talk to you about one thing, though, and that's the point from the Iconic book. And that is that's part of what this process is that we're going through here, is that we've got to be focused on the negative. Not that we're negative people. That's if you watch here, I'm not a negative person. But I think sometimes it's easy for those of us that are positive, for those of us that try to approach things from the right way. I think many times it's easy for us to get our rose-colored glasses on sometimes. I mean, part of the reason that we are doing our run-through here at 1 o'clock is because we really want to focus on what's wrong. What could go wrong? Does that mean that there's no chance that something will go wrong? No, absolutely not. But it's a positive negativity. What I found in many businesses is that they will placate the customer, but they won't fix the process. Anytime a customer is unhappy, anytime a customer is dissatisfied, it means that something has happened. Now, what happens might be that one of our employees offended them. It might be that we didn't deliver what we promised. It might be that they misunderstood the promise. It could be a number of different things. So what do we tend to do? We tend to do whatever it takes to make that customer happy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But the problem is we don't take the next step. We often don't drill deeply enough into the negative to make certain that we've uncovered what was wrong in the process, or maybe in the personnel that created that in the first place. Hey, look, if you've got somebody that upsets or offends customers, or maybe just like the guy that I had at Total Wine the other day. We're very conscious about everything with the pandemic, and so they have touchless delivery. Like you pull up, pop the trunk, they put your order in the front or back of your car, wherever your trunk's located, and you go because you already paid for it by credit card. So you text them what parking spot you're in. So I pull in, text them the number of the parking spot I'm in. This guy comes out and I'm in spot 2. He's looking at the car parked in spot 4, even goes up to the window and does this and looks in. And I get out of the car, put my mask on, get out of the car. And I said, are you looking for McCain? He said, yeah, you're in the wrong spot. Well, welcome to my store, right? Well, I checked, I checked. I told him I was in spot 2. Now, what would have cost that guy, even if I was in the wrong spot? What would have cost that guy to say, oh gosh, my mistake. Thank you for being a customer here. Really appreciate it. Sorry you've had to wait. As opposed to, you're in the wrong spot. When wasn't in the wrong spot. By the way, never said thank you, never said appreciate your business. I've gotten 3 calls from Total Wine wondering what happened. And I haven't called them back yet. Now I think I owe them a response, but it bugs me to have to take my time to tell them what all they've done wrong. Especially when what's wrong is they've got a rude employee. But you know what? It's not the first rude employee I've encountered there. What if they've got a rude manager? What's your bet? So the point is, to all this, is that somewhere they need to go deeply into what created a dissatisfied customer. Now, if I don't respond, it makes it hard, but they could do it by email. Why do I have to spend my time explaining this on the phone? By the way, the guy who's calling me has the same name as the name tag. How do I remember that? Because the name was Scott. So anyway, the point is, maybe we need to change personnel. Maybe we need to fix process. What we certainly need to do is to be willing to go negative to make certain that it's not just solving the problem for the customer. We've got to do that, don't get me wrong. But we also have to drill a little deeper. And going deeper means we fix the problem. Well, folks, it's a short day today, as you imagine. I've got to get all set for our run through and everything else, and I really appreciate your time. Naturally, I'll check in on Saturday and Sunday with our short weekend versions. We'll kind of make this the early weekend version, but I certainly wanted to be here. Thank you for all the watching that you do of Daily Distinction, and thank you for sharing it, as so many of you do. And thank you so much for being here. I'll have the tech issues a whole lot better when we get together again tomorrow and Sunday. And of course, oh, by the way, just so you know, there will be no Daily Distinction next Thursday and Friday. That's obviously because I'll be at the Ultimate Business Summit, but I didn't want to spring that on you late. So there will be no Daily Distinction next Thursday and Friday, but there will be Daily Distinction as normal on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Of course, we'll be here Saturday and Sunday. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And got any questions or anything you want me to cover over the weekend, don't hesitate to put them on Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're watching. And I look forward to catching you again tomorrow on a much more organized and prepared version and slicker looking tech version of Daily Distinction. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.